Alright guys, so my neighbor let me film his brand new Tesla Model S. It is the long range. And I just kind of want to show y'all some of the updates that they have done to this car, which I did not realize that they did so many, but let me just start near the front. So first off, new headlights. They look really good. So the overall shape is the same, but I feel like they just changed something with these two pod lights. And this piece down here, there used to be chrome lines right there, and they just kind of cleaned that up. So you can really tell that Tesla cleaned up the whole car. So these are aftermarket, I believe 21-inch wheels. They look really good. They look similar to the OEM ones, just a little better. Probably the biggest detail that they changed is that this and the window trim all around the window used to be chrome, and it's now black, which looks really good. Kind of keeps with the kind of futuristic vibe that this car has going on. So the rag on the rear window, that's where his temp tag is, and I don't want to show that. And so they did put new taillights on it. So I believe the old one, the brake lights were just kind of down here. And now it's this red circle, as you can see, with a light in the middle and down here. It's a little hard to see because you got a shelf back here, but this is now black, and then they just have the Tesla lettering in chrome, and it just looks so much better. I would love for it to have a little lip spoiler, kind of like the Plaids have. I think that would just kind of tie up the whole car. Here's the third brake light. You can barely tell it's there. Also, this is an entire glass roof. I'm not sure if that's an option, but I just love that. Kind of brightens up the entire car. All right, so going into the car, he gave me his key card. I'm not sure how to use it. There we go. Okay, so it's a little tight in this garage, but that's all right. So moving to the inside of the car. So I'm gonna have to kind of block some of the sun out. There we go. So new steering wheel. I think it looks really good. It does look similar to the yoke because the yoke is just chopped off right here, and it's more square down here like this. But so these controls right here, this is not the horn. The horn is actually right here, I believe. And then, so there's just controls. There's no stocks right here or here. So here's your turn signals. That's your brights and your headlights. Nothing right here, just says airbag. Nice aluminum pedals. The whole interior is black, and you can get either carbon fiber or this nice kind of matte wood trim. Looks really good. Hazards, and there are also P, R, N, and D right here, but you're not really supposed to use that. There's usually this, which I'm not going to touch it because I don't want to be driving this car into the lyric right there. But you would just swipe up for drive, swipe back for reverse, and then this right here is park. So this is the new Tesla screen. And so instead of it being vertical, more like an iPhone, it's horizontal. And probably my favorite part is if you hit display, that's child lock, you can rotate it to yourself, or you can put it back in the middle. And if the passenger wants to use it, you can aim it towards the passenger. So return back to center. So you can just change a lot of things, your steering, your mirrors. This is brightness. You can open and close the trunk, front, your battery port, and just literally everything. I mean, it's crazy. Just the technology in these Teslas is absolutely insane. Really nice kind of cloth-like material. There's a speaker in here. The owner did say that the audio in this car is better than his other Tesla, which had a custom sound system. So here's that glass roof, I believe tinted from factory. He does not have anything done to this car yet. except for we did remove the front license plate bracket because Tesla, so it usually goes right here, obviously, and they crash tested the car with the bracket. So therefore they have to sell the car with the bracket, and it doesn't look that great, but it's just glued on there. So with some hot water or some fishing line, you can just take it off, which we literally just did right before filming this video. So I'm gonna move on to the back seat, and yes, he's got a Supra, which is super cool. The car did just lock itself. Okay. Technology is great when it works, but not so great when it doesn't. There we go. So moving on to the back seat, I'm going to this side because there's more room. And I'm going to keep the door wide open. So this looks really good. You got nice leather all over it. And then this nice wood trim, same as the front. Hopping in the rear seat, this seat is really, really far back. And I still have plenty of knee room, as you can see. And I also have plenty of headroom because this is a glass roof. And so it actually gives you a lot of headroom. There's a new screen back here. This is not in the old ones, but you can control the radio. You can actually move this seat, which probably isn't a good feature, but oh well. And really nice new leather. So here's the center seat, nice seat belts. The Alcantara cargo cover, I believe this was just fabric on the old ones. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, this nice rubbery fabric, it's really interesting. But it seems like Tesla went for a little bit of a durable material for that, which was probably really smart. Also, this paint is new for this car. Or specifically this color. So the old Tesla red was not kind of as, I'm gonna say obnoxious, but this really isn't obnoxious. So this is more of like a flaky paint. You can't really see, but it's just got a little bit of flake and it's more vibrant. I really like it. Makes the car look really good. And what's great is I saw this car parked next to his old Tesla, and this car just looks so much better when compared to the old Teslas and even the old ones that had the black kind of oval in the front. That one wasn't great, but this one, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like Tesla before, but Tesla's got their stuff together now.